Hi everyone. Today is interesting for a different reason. I don't know what I'm going to do with my social media future. It is very unlikely to be here on TikTok. Um, I will likely make Facebook the home of my content, although I will still publish content daily on TikTok, but I'll likely not chat on TikTok. I'll probably chat on Facebook and Telegraph. Uh, I have some problems with TikTok. It's it's not a free a pro platform that promotes free speech. You can get strikes far too easy. I mean, if I type the words "you're foolish" into a comment on TikTok, I'll get a strike. I mean, it's that simple. Um, Obviously, the algorithm doesn't care what you say because it's not able, probably, to monitor what you're talking about in your content. Because I notice there's some of the most filthy, degrading comments are posted in audio on content, and TikTok leave them there. So it's only what you type that will bring strikes upon you, but it's not free speech. You simply can't be open and free about what you're talking about. You need to be cautious the whole time you're there. The other thing is being an affiliate to TikTok is fabulous. I've noted and researched that most affiliates give up in the first week. I didn't. I've got an extensive shop. I may as well not have it. It just doesn't generate anything. You want to communicate with TikTok, you can't do it on the program itself. That doesn't work. You have to go to Google and go to an independent page, TikTok feedback, and put a feedback through there to get any comment from them. But the other issue, I think, is something that we all have with second languages. Uh, when we learn a second language, for example, if I learnt Spanish, I might be able to speak it quite fluently, but I never have a real handle culturally on the grammar of Spanish. And Chinese that learn to speak English, I've not found one that has a good handle on the grammar of English. Uh, because learning a language is, it's a completely new tool in your arsenal. And I hate to make this so obvious, but grammar is a second whole complete tool, and most people don't learn both. They think that by learning the language that the grammar will automatically come. And that's not the case. So where there are platforms that are intuitive to use, TikTok is not intuitive. It is terribly complicated. Um, it's almost impossible to ask questions and get them answered. And I'm probably reasonably proficient with it now, but that's taken the best part of 12 months. You can get proficient on Facebook in a couple of days. I mean, they point the way to you on a daily and weekly basis and say, do this, do that, and you'll get this result. Right? That's not available on TikTok. The only way you're really going to be successful on TikTok is to spend 50 or 60 bucks a day on their promote program or more. Um, So $400 or $500 a week, and you'll probably reap success. I would much prefer to reap success by the nature of the work that I did, as opposed to what I paid. I don't find that a good benchmark for good content, which probably explains why most of the programs, and our software allows us to load automatically to 8 programs. I can complete a video in manufacture in probably 10 to 12 minutes, and in less than 5 minutes, I've delivered the program to 8 platforms, TikTok being one of them. So it's very fast, very efficient, and very effective. But you get a much more conservative audience in some of the other platforms. TikTok is kind of like the Wild West. I mean, there's so much emotional dysfunction and disharmony. For a psychologist such as myself, I find it really difficult to navigate, and I came here to try and assist others, and I find I'm getting bludgeoned. Luckily, I've only had one hate speech in the last 12 months, so the result is phenomenally good. The trouble is, it's like trying to climb Everest and you haven't got legs. The task is far too daunting because of the nature of a huge part of the audience. I mean, you'd need a million people like me to have an impact. And I'm only one, and frankly, I haven't seen another therapist on TikTok. I've seen people who claim to be. I mean, as you've heard me complain, there's so much information and comments and bludgeoning about narcissistic behaviour, and that's probably published by the narcissists themselves. I mean, that's clearly narcissistic behaviour to bludgeon your partner in public online. Anyway, I'm probably going to be still available daily, and I'll get back to productive tomorrow. But I'll also start publishing where I'm going to chat from. I think I'll make my final decision in the next 24 hours. But I doubt that I'm going to get to chat to you on TikTok, because that consumes the best part of 4 to 5 hours a day, when it can be done more quickly, speedily, and effectively without worrying about strikes and the other crap that goes with it on other platforms. So talk to you soon, and I'll publish some new